Hello everyone, this is Jackie. Today, I'm bringing you a look at the third generation green submariner. In this video, I'll be sharing an in-depth comparison. Recently, many watch enthusiasts have asked me for the third generation green submariner, which factory truly represents the pinnacle of quality. Why do some people say Versus factory is the best, while others say C factory is? And some mention others entirely? There's just too much confusion. So today, I've brought both the Versus factory and the C factory versions to put them side by side for a direct comparison. Okay, let's first take a look. There are so many factories making the green submariner. There are even many fakes of C factory and fakes of Versus factory, far too many. Okay, let's examine these two. Both are genuine examples from their respective factories, a true Versus and a true C, not the knockoffs of them. First, let's look at the first key difference. On the genuine watch, the edge of the bezel insert actually protrudes slightly. Can you see that? It sticks out a little bit. But on the C factory version, it's actually recessed. You see that? It's very obvious. The C factory's dimension for this bezel insert is incorrect. See? It doesn't protrude. The genuine one protrudes. Versus factory got this detail right, while C factory did not. So for a professional, this is the first thing you'd look for. Okay, let's look further. As for the Lume Pip, both are quite comparable. It's hard to pick a winner. But in my opinion, for the third generation submariner, the Lume Pip on the Versus factory version is more rounded and full, almost like a piece of jade. Whereas this one from C factory has a slight flaw, you see? It looks a bit odd, the Lume Pip on the C factory watch. So, in terms of exterior finishing, I believe the Versus factory is superior to the C factory version. The exterior of the C factory watch, including the bracelet, is also well made. It's very similar to VS. Both are comparable in their overall exterior details. But for the bezel and its surrounding details, I feel Versus factory has done a better job than C factory. Okay, let's now look at the serial number engravings. For the Versus factory, its current serial number is a 3VV engraving. However, these serial numbers can change at any time. But for now, it's 3VV. This is the latest version from Versus factory. The engraving itself is quite well done, very clean. Let's check the C factory version. The C factory's current serial number is F80. This has also been changed. Previously, C factory used serials like 77D or L. They've used many. But these factories frequently change their serial numbers, so you can't just say this serial number is wrong, so it's not C factory. That's not how you should define it. Let's check its overall finishing and the bezel. The bezel insert is a very crisp green. The finishing is excellent. It's a unidirectional rotating bezel. Let's listen to the C factory version. C factory's is also done very well. This one is a little quieter. The tactile feel when rotating it is excellent. This is consistent with a top-tier factory's craftsmanship. Next, let's look at its central pinion stack. This is the one from Versus factory. The center post on the Versus is done very well, quite okay. Including its printing and other aspects, it's all very well executed. Let's check this one. The center post on the C factory and Versus factory are consistent with each other. The printing is also excellent. At the 6 o'clock position, there's a laser-etched crown. Actually, many of the smaller factories can achieve this now. It's a faint hidden detail. You have to find the right angle to be able to see it. Some people have a hard time spotting it. See it there? This crown emblem is indeed present. If you look at it head-on, it's very difficult to see. Let's check this other one. The C factory version also has it. The C factory version also has the hidden laser-etched crown. Both are present. The C factory uses a Shanghai 3235 movement, which has a power reserve of only about 42 hours. In contrast, the Versus factory uses a Dandong 3235 movement with a 72-hour power reserve. This matches the genuine watch, so their power reserve capabilities are identical. But before you buy a watch, don't blindly trust a seller who says it's from Versus or C factory. You must open the case back to check. Many dishonest sellers will just send you a picture and say, this is from VS, or this is from C factory. Words are cheap. Some sellers have never even seen or handled the watch themselves. They're just forwarding someone else's pictures. They take someone else's photo, send it to you, and claim, this is the best, the pinnacle of quality. Many sellers operate this way. But what you receive in hand is a lower tier piece from a small factory, a fake of a C factory, or a fake of a Versus factory. That's why so many people get scammed. Okay, let's now look at the C factory's movement. We'll compare both movements to see exactly where the differences lie. Without comparison, there's no way to know the truth. You'll never know which one is truly the best or how to differentiate them. It's very difficult to tell just from the outside. Especially with a solid caseback watch, you can't see the movement. Okay, let's take a look. This movement is from the C factory. The key difference is right here, you see? It's a 3235 movement from C factory. The C factory uses a Shanghai 3235 movement with a 42-hour power reserve. So its regulating system, while it has a free-sprung balance, has its adjustment mechanism hidden inside. Now let's look at this one. This is from Versus factory, which uses the Dandong 3235 movement, so its regulating system has two adjustment points here. One is for adjusting the rate. The C factory version only has a single arm, with the adjustment hidden inside. This is how you differentiate whether it's a true Dandong movement. Just open the case back and look at the movement, and you'll know instantly. This is a real VS, and this is a real C. Did you see the difference clearly? They are not the same. When buying a watch, remember, don't just trust the pictures people send you. Seeing is believing, hearing is not. Before you buy, it's best to have the seller open the case back so you can see if it's from the correct factory before you commit. Because this industry is full of tricks. Every seller claims theirs is the best, but they won't show you the movement. Many will just stick a C factory sticker on the back and claim it's from C factory. They're not like us, professional reviewers. It's a different story. When you buy a watch, you must find a truly reliable and professional source. Okay, let's take a look at how the watch looks on the wrist. This is the third generation green submariner. The third generation has a green bezel insert with a black dial. The second generation had a green bezel and a green dial. Let's check this one out. Both factories are excellent. If you had to choose, which one would you pick? If it were me, I would definitely choose the Versus Factory. I wouldn't pick the C Factory. Although C Factory is also very good, I feel that Versus Factory is even more outstanding. Okay, let's take a look at the luminous effect of this watch. First, let's charge up the lume. The ice blue lume is very strong. If you wear this to a nightclub or a dance hall, you'll be the brightest guy on the floor. Okay, that's all for this review. We'll just keep it brief. If you liked our video, remember to follow and give us a thumbs up. We'll see you next time.